Hello?
Hello.
This feels very weird.
What, you the first one?
Yes.
Well, I figured I saw you, so I figured I'd bring you up while I'm sharing this out to everyone so we can get some more people up in here.
Trying to find all the usuals. There we go.
Oh, good God, something gross wants up.
Hey guys.
What's up? H State,
Hey,
who you voting for?
I'm 55 California Trump. So I'm tired of all of the talk on the internet. I want to see some action going on instead of talking because action speaks louder than words. You know what
What
I want
action?
more than anything is I want any Democrat in the world, anybody, to make me in person not support Trump, not over the internet, because I'm tired of all the words. You can say all the words you
Okay,
want, but action speaks louder than words, and that's a fact.
okay. Well, come to St. Louis. I have no more problems sitting down with you, and we'll do this on camera.
Okay, and you'd make me not support Trump in person?
I sure would. I tell you everything
Okay,
that I would tell you,
let's
everything
fucking
I
rock
would
and
say on
roll. Hey, I,
TikTok.
I will fly to your fucking ass. You name the airport, you pick me up, and we will fucking go for a ride.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds fun.
Absolutely, brother. And I will fucking
Yeah.
be armed as well. Believe me.
Oh, I don't need arms. I can't have a
Oh,
gun.
oh, you
I'm
can't?
legally blind. I'm legally
Oh,
blind.
you're
Your
full of
your
shit.
Second Amendment infringes on me.
You're full of shit. You're a pussy, dude.
How am I
You're
full
a
of shit?
fucking pussy.
How am
You're
I
a
full of shit?
pussy. Tell me what airport to fly in at, because I guarantee you,
St. Louis
when
Lambert.
I show up and message you on
St.
here,
Louis Lambert.
okay,
St. Louis
okay,
Lambert.
okay. Listen. When I show up, you won't be there. That's a fact. You will not
You
be there.
you
You
wouldn't
will
show up
pussy out
anyway.
because you're all
You
talk,
wouldn't
no
show up
action.
anyway.
Oh, I
You'd be
will.
too scared to come. You'd
Oh,
be
well,
too scared to come to
I've
St.
I've
Louis.
done 3 deployments, brother. Three
Yeah,
deployments.
you'd be too
Two
scared
to
to. Yeah, you
Iraq
don't
and one
have
to
to.
Afghanistan.
St. Louis is
You don't
worse than a war
scare me.
zone.
Believe me, you
St.
don't
Louis is
scare
worse
me
than a
one
war
bit.
zone.
I have
Is
busted
that all
down
you
doors
have?
for terrorists. You don't scare me.
Aw. Aw, listen to you crash
I am
out. I
trained.
mean,
I am trained. Believe
aw,
me.
little baby.
Okay, we're gonna see who the scared one is. I'm gonna follow
Yeah.
you right now. When I fly in
Okay.
there and you're not there, you're not there when I fly there, I'm going to record it and I'm gonna put on
Okay.
here that Slay 2.0 fucking pussied out. We're gonna
You'd be
find
too
out,
scared to
Slay.
come to St. Louis. You'd be
Oh no,
too scared to come to St. Louis.
that's why you muted me.
I didn't mute you. I
Somebody
didn't
else?
mute you.
Somebody did.
Okay, I can't control somebody else's actions.
Oh, okay.
How you gonna
Yeah.
say it was me?
Hey, I'm gonna show up and I promise you, you won't be there. And I'm gonna video it. And I'm gonna post it on all over social media saying that this motherfucker pussied out in person.
Okay. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
that.
Uh huh.
You wouldn't come here anyway. I
Oh,
mean,
I
you,
will. I promise you. I don't
St.
back
Louis,
down.
St. Louis is
I
worse
am
than a
one
war
not to
zone.
back down. I am one not to back down. I promise you that. When I tell you I'm gonna fly there, I'm gonna fly there. When I message you, you better come.
Look,
Otherwise, I'm gonna
man,
video it.
just so you know, this
Otherwise,
clip
I'm
is
gonna
I'm
video it
clipping. I
and
will
post
be
it all over the
clipping this.
internet.
This will be going on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. So
Absolutely.
just so you know,
Absolutely.
that's
I'm
right.
well, I'm gonna message you. You're not gonna know when I'm there. So your ass better be ready.
give me. So, you got any more threats you want to issue? I mean, come on.
Well, I'm
Give me
telling you,
your
I'm gonna
best
show up.
threats. I mean,
I'm gonna show up. Bye bye.
aw, he ran away.
Yeah, what a pussy.
What the hell, man? He ran away.
He coward.
After all those threats, he ran away. He's gonna pew pew me. He's gonna. Wow, I mean, what the hell?
I almost kicked him, but I was like, I know you wanted to to have him.
Oh yeah, I want a nice clip to go onto my YouTube tomorrow. And that's a perfect one. Maga Man issues threats, and I mean,
First of all, how dumb do you have to be to just say that on a live? Second of all, they're the first ones that call us the violent ones. I don't get it.
it makes two of us. I mean, and I'm kind of wondering how he's gonna be on a plane with a pew pew. I mean,
That's a really good point.
Yeah, he said he's gonna come armed. He's gonna be armed at an airport. I mean, seriously? I mean,
They'll take his pew-pews away if he comes to the airport with them.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why I have to clip that one. I mean, I almost want to shut down and restart so I can go clip that real quick, but it's all good. It's right there at the beginning of the live, so I don't have to go searching far for it. So,
lately with gas prices so high and the oil stuff, and Trump, just the stuff coming out of Trump's mouth, they're losing it because they're forced to see what he really is like. And it's, when you say things like, "Oh yeah, the gas prices are now $4.50 a gallon. How you liking that?" They're not liking that too much, and it's getting real close with the Biden numbers during a pandemic.
Then we sent him to China, and he got absolutely nothing.
Nothing. He told us how great Xi was. He was a great leader for the CCP.
Oh, hey, Rage. Yeah, you'd missed it. My first guest was a MAGA who came in hot as hell. He's going to come to St. Louis with pew-pews on an airplane. He's gonna shoot me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was here when it happened.
Okay, I
Man,
just want to take a...
Man was off his wall. I mean, he was completely off the wall.
I just read an article about somebody who was I think he was 23 from Pennsylvania. Right before the inauguration, he said that he was going to pew pew Trump, and he got in trouble. And they put him in jail, but then they let him out, and they said, "Okay, well, you just got to pay a fine and get probation." But he was on a live stream, on a TikTok live stream, so it's where's the double standard? You know what I'm saying? Like MAGA can threaten all they want.
TikTok didn't violate him.
That's insane. I'm sorry.
I could send it to the FBI, but they ain't gonna do anything. I mean, Trump's
yeah. Cash Patel will probably be too crooked-eyed to see it straight, so that's wild.
Plus, I don't think I want Cash Patel following me on TikTok. I mean, that would just be weird to have Cash Patel come into my live. I mean,
hey, has anybody seen this IRS suit that Trump is trying to pull off, where he's looking to get $10 billion from the IRS for, I guess, releasing his tax returns? And now, instead of, I guess the courts don't like it. They're going to give him a settlement instead, for $1.8 billion.
Yeah.
That's just like this is just a grift. It's like the biggest heist in history.
What kind of president steals from his own
His own country.
citizens? Yeah, because he knows suing the government, it's going to come out of our pockets. Like,
Well, he's got to pay for that ballroom somehow. Damn it.
yeah.
But it's so sad that it's just a grift. It's just about money. It has nothing to do with anything else but money. He wants to end up as the richest guy in the world by the time he leaves.
You know what? That man made us look so stupid in China.
I know, he got nothing.
200 Boeings. Okay, big deal. It was supposed to be 500.
Yeah, that's what I heard, numbers like that.
And he's like walking around and he's like, "Oh, these trees are nice." Like he's like Delulu.
Well, wasn't he going over there? I think his game plan was something to do with Taiwan. And you know damn well that China's not going to let anything happen with Taiwan.
Well, China wants us to decrease our arms sales to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Because they have a problem, obviously. But yet China's sitting here and they're arming Iran. So, like, literally in the House committee meeting, there's a lot of background noise. I don't know.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hi, good. Hold on one second. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the committee meeting for the generals. They were saying that the weapons they're finding in Iran are literally Russian and Chinese made, but yet they refuse to confirm that they're helping them, even though the front page of the New York Times is reporting that they're helping them.
So let me just address something real quick, and then we can get back to our typically scheduled program. Matt, stop requesting, or I will personally block you from this live until your 2 weeks is up. No, you cannot, Matt. Stop disrespecting Slay. Stop being a typical man. No, you cannot come up. Slay's word is final. Fuck's sake.
All right, let's start with Mike, age, state, who you voted for.
I live in Texas. I voted for Donald Trump. I'm 50 years old.
All right, Ice, age, state, who you voted for.
21, Wisconsin, Trump.
You got to get whatever's in your mouth out of your mouth and speak clearly. I can't understand gibberish.
21, Wisconsin, Trump.
You don't sound 21.
Okay, thank you.
You sound older.
I don't trust him. So anyway, Mike, why'd you vote for Trump? Yeah, I wouldn't speak either if I voted for him too.
You there, Mike?
So what do you think about that? We got nothing out of China.
Okay. Hi guys, how are you doing? The fact is, you don't. Okay. We actually got something from China. You don't know what we got because you were never in the meeting. The fact is, look at the way they received him.
Whoa,
Trump said we didn't get anything.
Let's look at the way they received him versus the way they received Obama. You telling me that they don't respect him more than they respected Obama?
Absolutely not. It's laughable.
You want me to believe you over what I've seen with my own eyes?
And I want you to watch credible news sources, sir, so that you can see for yourself.
Ma'am, you are not the only one who is credible. The fact is that calm down.
Can you talk clearer, please? You're mumbling. Like
I said, calm down. Open your eyes.
Okay.
You are ignorant fuck.
and your history.
Have a great day,
sorry,
Mike.
guys.
All right, the age, state, and who you voted for.
Is that for me?
That would be to you.
Okay, sorry. Just asking. 57 California and Harris.
All right. I am apologizing, but you had to be here at the beginning. I had a MAGA come in here, tell me he's going to fly to my airport. He's going to pew pew me.
Oh, well, I get press like that all the time, but it's on Facebook. Boomer tendencies. That's what we're dealing with.
It's going to be one of those nights tonight.
Welcome to America.
Oh, you know it. Trump's America. This is how he likes it.
Yep.
I gotta say though, all this stuff really has pushed the whole Epstein thing out of the headlines.
That's what it was meant to do.
Yep, exactly.
It was done by design.
Yep.
Just like he's about to taco on the whole Iran thing, he's going to pretty much put back the JCPOA and claim victory in that. And, you know.
I was just on a live and somebody who's a supporter of him said that the Strait of Hormuz is open and we have no idea what we're talking about. I had to giggle a little.
A bunch of delusional Democrats. We don't know anything.
I've been going into some of these MAGA lives and I'll tell them that it's the Strait of Iran and it's closed and it drives you crazy.
It's open to China.
Real quick, since we're just kind of chatting, Slay, Candy, went into AFib and is going to the doctor. She says it's probably from meds and dehydration.
Alrighty, we will be having her in our thoughts tonight.
Yeah, and she said she'll keep us updated at, when she can.
All right, yeah.
She one of your regulars?
She is one of my top mods.
No, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Candy, take care of yourself, hon. AFib's nothing to, mess around with at all. You can feel real dysregulated from that, and just try to hydrate and, lay down, lower your heart rate, that type of thing.
Yes, should pop definitely. An aspirin just to be safe.
Yeah.
2 aspirins.
Yeah.
Underneath the tongue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I get it because right now everyone's stressed. We're all fighting each other. We're doing exactly what they want us to do. Correct?
Yeah.
And then what's really sad is that when you have Trumpers come up, and I hate to say this, but they're not the most educated group. So I had to ask one Trumper who I was fighting with on the last live I was on, because he's super into Trump, and his thing was about saving America and we need to breed more babies. So I asked him, I go, do you know what the great replacement theory is? He said, no, I do not. And I said, do you know what Oz just said the other day? The American people are underbabied. It was not an exact quote, but didn't he not say that?
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah. It's like I have a page out of The Handmaid's Tale in my book. I don't appreciate that. I'm a 57-year-old woman, and I have 2 daughters, one who's military and law enforcement, and I'm a retired Leo. I don't appreciate that. That really pisses me off. Women have a construct. We have a right to be here, and we have a right to choose for our bodies. And we have also ask, when do men get judged about their bodies? When do we make laws against their bodies? Tell me when.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Doesn't exist. So, let's look exactly, but let's go look behind the Iron Curtain. Let's go and look at, if you look at any picture of Trump right now in his background, who is there?
Oh, I can
that
show
he
you a
holds as
background
no,
that you might like.
he holds as props. Exactly.
Take a look at that background.
Go ahead, look at it.
It is.
That's
It's
one
yeah. I
It's
have to
like a
get rid of
party.
it though.
I've used that meme, by the way. But let's go ahead and be like really, truly thinking about this. It's white men.
Oh yeah, you know he has one African American in his cabinet, and what's he got him in charge of?
Yeah.
HUD, a brain in charge of HUD.
Yeah. And did you hear that hearing that he just did the other day where they tore him apart? I did. It was horrible. So I'm going to go ahead and label him as Uncle T.
Oh, 100%. You have 100% right on that.
Yep. And
He
that's what he
definitely
is.
is Uncle Tom.
Mhm. So he's skipping, tap dancing around, and everyone's trying to figure out what they're doing. Yeah. Not okay. So what's really sad is that people don't understand the great replacement theory. Another thing that I brought up to this one person I was speaking about, I asked him, I go, do you know who Stephen Miller is? He's all, no, I don't. And he's a huge Trumper. I go, how do you not know who Stephen Miller is?
Right?
That's insane.
They don't know. Ugh.
Yeah. So here we're dealing, I'm going to say it straight out. And I don't want you, we're dealing with a bunch of like uneducated hill bill leads. That's what we're dealing with. These are people who are incestuous. They breed amongst each other, and they're poorly educated. One thing I asked him, "Where do you live?" And he says, "I live in Alabama." I go, "Oh, shocker. That's expected." And he goes, "Well, I follow
Right.
the Bible." I go, "I'm an atheist, and I respect people's religions, just not my politics." Isn't that crazy?
No, that's 100%. That's perfect.
Yeah, I thought so.
I mean, everybody has a right to their religion, just not in
I
politics.
support everyone's right, not in my politics. And then he
Exactly.
told me, I don't believe in abortion. And I said, in what aspect? And he goes, in every aspect. And I go, okay. I go, how old are you? And he goes, I'm 22. And I go, okay. I go, by the way you're speaking, are you serving in the military? He goes, in the Navy. And I go, oh, okay. I said, that's cool. That's where my family comes from. I said, but let me ask you another question. You don't believe what you're fighting for is for our Constitution? And then he said, in what aspect? See, that's the scary part, is that people are serving in our military not knowing they're fighting for our Constitution and not for one man.
He's just a seaman.
So I have to ask this question. How many more people like him or her are thinking they're fighting for one man and not the Constitution?
Oh, that's all the MAGAs that are in the military. That's what they think. They think they're there fighting for what Trump says and not the Constitution.
Yeah. But there are a group of them that they couldn't find a job if they wanted to, and they end up, they go into the military because there's nothing else for them.
True. But we need to be aware of that he's weaponizing our military. And here's the way I see it. I see that we're in a slow moving coup, and it's psychological warfare. And what he's doing, this whole thing is done by design. They're slowly trying to make our military believe in certain things, hence why they're bringing religion into the military, which should never happen.
Oh, no, never.
Well, I see that, what's his name there, the Hegseth. This is almost like it's the Crusades against
It's a Christian
the Moors.
crusade. Yeah. It's a white nationalist crusade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even the
So
Christian right against like the Muslims.
exactly. But it's like our own version of like ISIS in a sense.
Yeah, exactly. That is
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. We're dealing with the American version of ISIS, and that's the way that I see it. And they're bringing religion into our government. They're infiltrating our government with it. And not only that, they're doing it with our military. They've done it with every institution. They're trying to dismantle every government entity that we have as existence. Exactly. Like I'll pinpoint something else, education. Why do you think they're doing that?
Well, I don't know if you saw, but ISIS is on the rise again because of
I
Trump,
saw that.
actually, in
I saw
areas like
that.
Africa. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
But one of the reasons why they're dismantling all of our institutions because they want to keep you poor, poorly educated, and that's how you keep people under control.
Yeah.
And one thing that I also brought up, I asked him about oligarchy. I go, "Do you know about oligarchy?" And he says, "No." And I go, "Who went to China with him?" He's all, "Oh yeah, all these billionaires." Like he was thirsty for it. And I said, "Why do you think they did that?" And he says, "Because they want to do something better for America." I go, "No, dumbass. Because they're trying to create a theocracy, an ideology of like a dictatorship. We're here right now, and people aren't angry enough or paying attention to it.
100%.
And I'm just shocked. Like we're just like standing here and just going, "Okay, we'll take it." Like, no, 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 no. We need to pay attention. Why aren't more Americans being angry enough? Because this is not a Democratic or Republican issue. This is an up and down issue. They want to X out the middle class because this is how theocracies work. And then when theocracies go that way, you go into an oligarchy, which we're already at. Oligarchy rule, and then you go into a dictatorship.
Yep. That's why I keep saying these next two elections are very, very important, and we cannot screw up 2028. We have to find the best candidate. We just can't play games if we don't come up with the best candidate. And we've lost the country. And Jesse, age, state who you voted for.
I'm 19 and I am Maga.
Okay. At least you didn't come up here lying, so that's a good thing. So, why do you support the dictator in chief?
He's gone. You scared him away.
Damn,
you did one of those crazy things like ask him a question.
I'm still waiting to get introduced, host.
I gotta stop doing this shit. I mean, I just scare these people away.
I'm still waiting to get introduced, host.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize somebody else came up here. Okay.
Oh, I came up way before Jesse did. I was just on
who you voted for?
24 South Carolina and Trump.
All right, so why did you vote for the dictator in chief?
I'm going to say I do not support Trump right now after what he did, but I voted for him originally for the same policies that he ran on in 2016 with no new wars.
Okay, I'm back.
So you're gonna unfriend me because I'm a Trump supporter.
No new wars and lower gas prices, that which he still hasn't came to the terms of that yet.
So let's go back and look at what he ran on. What you just said. No new wars.
Cheaper gas prices.
Cheaper gas prices, and he will make America great again. How are you seeing that happen? It's not happening.
Yeah, I think that's why he
was.
doesn't
That's
support him any longer.
That's what I voted on.
And inflation
I
is
don't
up.
support Trump because he's not doing anything that I voted for.
So you voted for a person that's going to bring us down? So I don't know if you
Let's
I don't know
not
if you I don't know if you know, but he's also taking out Medicare. He's taking
let's not
out.
tear him apart. He actually is a regretful voter now, and these are the people that we have to keep on our side, because if we push him away, we're going to push him back over to MAGA, and we can't do this. We have to actually take these regretful voters in. We have to actually welcome them in. And now we have to give them what the facts are of what's going to happen as we move forward, what we need to do moving forward, so that way we keep them on our side. We can't just tear them apart. These are the
Okay,
ones that I
so
hope
I
to see
agree with you,
quit every
sir,
night.
but I'm going to tell you this as a female, that's not okay with me because they've done so much damage to females. I can't do that.
They've actually done so much damage to our country. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unforgivable. I just can't. I can't.
I
If you
actually
voted for him
to
if
be
you voted
exact,
for him
I
in
actually
2016,
to
if
be
you voted for him
exact,
in
I actually
2016,
voted for Joe Biden in the 2020 election.
if you had voted for
Or
him in
whatever it was.
Well,
2016, I
this is
totally get
Slay's
it.
panel. Listen, I mean, this is Slay's panel, so he gets the final voice and what happens. And I guess, I mean, not saying that I think that everybody necessarily. I don't think that. I think that they shouldn't need to prove their remorse. But however Slay wants it is how we're gonna do it.
Oh, so what'd he do? I ain't gonna lie. I made a really bad fucking choice and I voted for Trump this time. I ain't gonna lie. I think Kamala would have been a better president, but at the time, I voted for Trump. It happened.
I did the same thing in 2016. I did the
supported
same
Trump
ass
in
thing.
So
2016.
my question to you is, what are you gonna do now that you know better? Well, how are you going to, if you helped create the issue, what are you gonna do to fix it?
I don't know. I might vote Democrat this time, this next election. I did vote for Joe Biden when he was running.
Are you like talking to your friends and family that are MAGA and still like thinking, like still have the wool
I'm the
pulled
only
over their eyes?
Republican in my family.
You're the only
Oh,
Republican in your
okay.
family?
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. What can I ask you a question? Like, where are you raised? Like, what brought that on?
I don't know where I was
Wait,
raised. I don't
I
know who
kind
my
of think
dad is. I don't know who my mom is.
I kind of think I know where I get it. Do you like watch a lot of YouTube and you're part of that like brosphere thing, that manosphere?
I don't
Is
watch
that where you
any
got it
YouTube.
from?
Thank you.
I'm just asking because I noticed a pattern
I
with
was just in a panel
men
with
who
you,
are part of
and you
that.
criticized me over my disability. I was just in a panel with you.
I never criticized you and over your
That's
disability, and
okay.
please don't do that. Don't do that.
That's
I don't
okay.
do that.
It's
I
fine.
would never, but try again.
Well, you was in a panel with me. I don't know if it was you or somebody else in there, but
It
we was
wasn't
just in a
me because
panel
I
with
would never do that.
you. But yeah, I don't support Trump. I'm not a fucking MAGA fan either. I don't like MAGA either.
Well, what I have found of late, because I don't mind going into those rooms and battling, is that their arguments they're hollow now. As the prices keep going up and inflation keeps going up, all they want to yell at, well, it's not as high as Biden's, not as high as Biden. It's going to
It's
go
just
in the
about the
wrong
worst.
direction, guys. It's going in the wrong direction.
Under
Don't you
Biden, I was
get it?
paying. Under Biden, I was paying almost $8 a gallon for diesel. I'm still paying. I'm paying about $6 a gallon for diesel right now.
So, what did you think
How
was going
long?
to happen? What did you think was going to happen when he closed? When he tore up Obama's agreement that we had with the Strait of Hormuz?
I
What
don't
did
care
you?
about the
Only
agreements. I really
because
don't
it
care.
had Obama's name on it. Just so you
I,
know.
I really don't care
Just
about the agreements. I really don't.
okay. Well, you probably should because it's a lot to do with your job. So I'm going to ask you this question. How do you think that when he tore up everything that has Obama's name or any person who like actually spoke out against him or are people of color, because that's what he wants. He doesn't like that a black man has more common sense, this the stability and the history behind him, and also well spoken and looks good. That's his thing. He's all about looking like casting, like out of central casting. So let me ask you this question. What did you think was going to happen?
Okay, what was going to happen? I voted.
Okay. So you know what he's doing, right?
Ain't everybody knows what he's doing?
Great replacement theory.
Yeah.
He doesn't like anybody who's not of color. Let's go ahead and look at the pictures that are now being presented. Do you see a person of color in the background? Other than
I really do not
the two
care
Mr.
about
Toms?
race. I don't care.
You don't care. Okay.
I don't care about race.
That's
All people are the same.
crazy.
All people are the same. I don't care about race.
Oh, you know what? I didn't care about that either back then. But I can tell you right now, it's exactly what he's doing. And I think that you need to do some homework and understand there's a person behind it. Do you know who Stephen Miller is?
I don't.
Oh my, how do you not know who Stephen Miller is?
Because I don't really do politics. I vote. I use my amendment right to vote. That's all I do. Anything else that happens after that, I don't
That's
care
crazy. To me, that's crazy.
So how are you liking these new gas and diesel prices?
I really fucking hate them.
Cool. You can blame Trump for that, because if it wasn't for him going over to Iran in the first place, our prices would have stayed pre-war prices.
How many clear I gotta be? I don't support him.
So I'm assuming you vote for him and you regret your vote, or you didn't vote at all?
I voted for him. I actually
so
voted
you
for
support
him.
for him. Yeah. Like, come on.
So,
can I finish?
I'm trying to clarify. So you say you don't support him. Do you just not support him at all?
I voted for him for lower gas prices, no new wars. That's my main thing. I voted for.
So let me ask you, a friend. Did he bring you no wars?
Please don't forget that Bill Clinton went to Epstein's Island.
So let me don't give a fuck. Let me ask you a question. He needs to go down to you. So let me ask you a question, friend.
Stand by.
Moderator
talking.
I'll stand by. Sorry.
Michael, please stop unmuting until you're introduced.
Okay. What I was saying
Joe Biden's daughter's diary.
Michael. Oh, well, okay. That answers my question. Okay. So the reason I'm trying to snuff out or figure out where his support is for Trump, if he has any.
Right now, my support towards Trump is none. Well, technically, I lied. So technically, I voted for Biden. Okay, I voted for Biden when he was president. I voted for him. I didn't support him. I still supported him because he's the president. I don't give a fuck what he's doing. I didn't like what he was doing. The same thing I'm doing with Trump. I have to support him because he's your president.
Okay, so you're easily manipulated. You don't have an individual thought process. You can't think for yourself.
That's not where that was going. So you understand, just because you vote for someone and then you revoke your support for them, you don't have to support them anymore just because they're president. You don't have to do that. That is that is part of our rights. We don't have to do anything unless it's a lawful order from law enforcement.
Okay, so here's where I'm coming from. So this is why I don't support him. Okay, this is the reason why I don't support him anymore. First of all, diesel prices are out fucking wages after fucking water. I'm paying $6 a gallon, almost pretty close to where Biden was when he was president. The second thing is he keeps calling this Iran a war. Last time I checked, Queen, and I don't know if you can look it up, but in the Declaration of Independence, technically it's not a war until
It
Congress
goes
approves
through
of it.
Congress. Good job.
I already knew this.
Okay. But you're listening to somebody who says it's a war. Like, it's mass confusion. So you got
Evidently,
Hegseth who says it's a war.
she doesn't understand that I don't support Trump. Evidently, she doesn't get that.
No,
So
no, I totally get that.
So the thing is, no matter if he wants to call it a conflict, he wants to call it a war, it's a war. Because there are troops and we are occupying and
Actually, my sister
bombing
was unalived over there.
I am so sorry for your loss, and I hope the best. Like, I really do. Like, my heart goes out
That
for
happened
you.
the first week of this fucking conflict beginning.
So, either way you put it, there are troops on the ground. We call that a war.
Yes, I agree.
So let's
But
go ahead
also,
and look back at Hegseth's last
I
comments.
guess, Queen, she controls this fucking panel, and I can't get a word out and finish my sentence. My bad. You wanted people up here to talk and have a nice human discussion, but then we got people over here that interrupt you mid sentence. But go ahead. You can finish what you're saying because I keep getting interrupted. Go ahead.
No, what we're gonna do, we're gonna let you finish, because that's one thing we try not to do is overtalk each other to have a productive conversation. I just wanted to figure out where you stood to, essentially just some clarifying questions. That's all I wanted to do. So I got a clear picture now. Thank you. You can go ahead.
I also don't support Trump because he said low affordable housing. He said that we would have affordable housing. I am paying not anywhere. I'm paying over the price of it. I'm paying $1,000 a fucking rent right now with my house that I am renting out from one of my best friends. The rent right now is $1,000 a month in my state, just for a regular 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. Apartment.
So what happened? You didn't understand it until it affected you, correct?
I understand when I voted.
But wait, sir. I'm going to ask you a
fucking
question.
God.
You didn't
I'm
understand
literally
what's going on
answering your
until it
fucking
affected
question.
you.
You keep interrupting me.
Okay, well, but I'm going to tell you and pinpoint something. You did not understand what's going on until it affected you personally, correct?
No, not at all. I knew it was gonna happen beforehand. I just didn't know it was gonna be this bad.
Oh, okay. That's a new one. All right. Interesting.
All right. So, Slave, real quick. Are you said you're planning to restart at 8, correct?
Yes.
So that would be 9 o'clock my time. I will try to get in and out of the coolers as fast as I can. So when I get dropped out of this live, I'm not in another live randomly. But if I don't, I will be back as soon as I finish the coolers.
Gotcha.
Are you gotta keep the live going, or you gotta go? Are you ending the live and restarting one?
So at 9 o'clock. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go ahead, Rose.
At 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, he is restarting. Which East Coast, that is 7 o'clock. West Coast, figure that one out.
It'd be right now it's 8:49 my time.
You guys against child marriage? It seems like.
Geronimo, please wait until you're introduced.
And it's 8:50 my time now. So what time would that be?
Okay. So that'd be in like 10 minutes.
Okay, so 9 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock his time. Cool. I'll come back in. I would love to come back in and have another conversation.
Okay. So Geronimo, you only got about 10 minutes. Age, state, who you voted for, please.
25 Rhode Island. I was not in the country during the election.
If they held the election now, who would you vote for? Miss
Probably
Harris or Trump?
Probably Libertarian candidate.
So independent?
Yes. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So are you against child marriage then? Do you think it's wrong?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's
wrong.
really Islamophobic, and also there are a lot of indigenous communities who also have child marriage. So maybe it's just your.
Goodbye.
But
no.
Queen, I'm also gonna say this. This is also the reason why I don't like Trump. So remember under Biden when all these illegals came into the country? So
The illegals?
hang on. Let me finish. So the illegals came in, poured in, then they dropped their babies off here. But the moms get deported, but since the babies was born in the US as a US citizen.
Yeah. So you're talking about anchor babies. You're talking about anchor babies. So let's go ahead and go back to Melania. You know she's an anchor baby, right?
Finish?
No, but you're speaking about anchor babies. Melania's an anchor baby.
Host, Queen, I'm out. I can't fucking finish any goddamn thing. I can't do this shit.
Oh my god, are you that weak? Are you that weak that you can't handle it?
You're the one. You running the fucking panel. You keep interrupting me.
Okay.
Hold on. Absolutely not. I'm not going to say your first name. You keep interrupting him. You're not a moderator. You're a guest. Let people finish. I am a moderator. Host Rage, and Slay is the host. One thing we don't do, we don't steamroll. We let people finish.
So back to what I was saying. I think since the illegals came in, dropped their babies off here, Trump needs to deport both mom and child because of the fact they came in illegally and dropped their babies off here. So technically speaking, that makes the baby an illegal, even though she was born in the U.S. That makes her illegal because they came in illegally. So they should be deported too.
Nope.
That's my opinion. Nope. So I don't know where you guys stand on it, but that's where I stand on
birthright citizenship. The Constitution guarantees it.
Yeah, but that's where I stand on that matter because they came in illegally, dropped their babies off. They should be leaving.
Okay, let me run this. Okay, let's go upon what you're saying, right? Okay, let's go with it. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Donald Trump has to leave.
Why?
Because his grandfather came over here illegally.
Well, then yeah. I think
he did not enter this. He didn't enter this country the right way. He did not apply for citizenship over in Germany. No, he was kicked out of Germany. He came here, so that makes the whole Trump family illegal. You know, Trump is only a citizen because of birthright citizenship. So if you want to get rid of it for
his last name was Trump, and his grandfather escaped because he's another draft dodger. That's the reason why he came to America.
You do. Then yes, I agree with that. Then everybody should leave. If they wasn't born here, they don't belong in the country because they dropped their babies off here. I don't support that shit.
Slay, please finish what you were saying before you interrupted.
But yep, I mean, if it's gonna be for one set of people, it's got to be for everybody. So, and then in all actuality, my people didn't come here the right way because my people came here at some point in time during the founding of the country. So that means my people need to leave, which means I have to leave. So basically there's only one person on this panel that can stay here, which that would be Native. Native, congratulations.
And me, I was born here.
This guy down here, we're giving you your country back, Native, because you're the only one who was natively born here. Your people were here before we ever got here, so we all came illegally. We all have to leave your country. Congratulations, Native.
Thank you.
So
I'll be writing you a letter asking you if I could come legally.
You can stay.
So I do want to. I do want to say this. So I'm gonna kind of be a dick here. But the one I had just got onto for interrupting, you do it again, a moderator will drop you. We don't care if you're friendly, if you're an op. We don't tolerate interrupting. We let people finish their sentence.
I mean, Slay. I'm not really saying that everybody has to leave, but like, what I'm trying to say is like, they're dropping their babies off here for us to practically raise in the country. Well, the illegal moms that came in illegally have to be deported out of the country. So what is that going to do to the kid? You know, the mom has to go back to the country and leave the baby in the U.S.
Our Constitution guarantees them. So I mean, we better figure out something, because you can't just do that. I mean, how would that look? Let's take this in a different direction. Okay, so I was born in the state of Rhode Island. My wife was born in Illinois. My son was born here in Missouri. So what if the state of Missouri decided to say, we're not going to pay for your child no more because you aren't from our state? So what if the states chose to do the same thing? You're not from this state, we're not paying for you. Your child does not get no education. Your child does not get no medical benefits. Your child does not get anything that this state provides. You cannot have. So that means that my child either has to go to Illinois, my wife has to take him and go to Illinois, or I would have to take him and go to Rhode Island, where I was from. And even they may not take him because he wasn't born there. So when you get into violating the whole birthright citizenship that's in our Constitution, it kind of creates an area where it could screw everything everywhere, and it's going to cause a kerfuffle that there's no undoing. I mean, where does it stop? It doesn't stop anywhere. I mean, that's just, you could go city-wise, counties. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's why our Constitution has its foundation. It's there for a reason, so we don't have these issues. And when we start fucking with it, that's where we have our problems. And I'm sorry, a president has no jurisdiction over changing our Constitution. It has to be done first off through Congress, and then it has to go to the states in order to make amendments changed to the Constitution. So until that gets done, our Constitution is what it is. And with that note, I'm going to restart. I will be